Hi, and welcome back to Let's Win Darkest Dungeon. I'm Fwop, and we are going to be taking a crew into a medium length level 5 as so far no one can disprove that I'm a boss, so I claim. This is going to be our jam. Disma, Musard, Guyot, and Tibin. We're going into the Warrens. Warren's Adventure. Slayer of Mankind. Another Slayer of Mankind. Slayer of Beast. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna outfit these guys. Oh, you're already there. Dodgy Sheath, Focus Ring for that crit chance. Is there some other awesome Highwayman thing? It's 4 health off our total. First one is 5. That means the second one we actually get a bit of a health break. Makes his speed incredible, his dodginess pretty sick, doubling his dodge. But I don't know how effective that really is. Let's bring in and find out. It does lower the amount he heals from food because it'll be below that 30 hit point total that increases it to 2. Remember 50 increases it to 3 per food. Musard here is, let's see, Grave Robber. Anything? What do I want the most? Knives are good, accuracy is usually not a problem. Am I gonna adventure in the dark? I don't know. Quick draw is not a bad choice. So you can get your fade on. I'll take one of those. Moon ring. You'll actually go with the Book of Rage. For incredible speed, dodginess, our accuracy, stun resist is quite low. Some other resistance is down, but I don't find there's a whole lot of that. Maybe we'll just dodge it, since we'll be very fast. We'll get our self-dodge buff off incredibly early. Guyot, on the other hand, is not going to be dodging so much. Then I have like a Crusader charm. And some other Crusaders. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't need a fasting seal, need combat. There's some good stuff. There's some awesome stuff. Okay, here we go. There's a tough ring. We could put another one on. 85 max hit point? What is it normally? 61. 24 total. 12 from each, huh? Looks like the protection percentage might max out at 15%. Since we have a healer in the group, let's bring crit and accuracy. Plus 3 speed. We can just ignore her dodge percentage. Lots of speed. Let's actually put this on him. A little bit of accuracy lost. Should not be an issue. We'll put the tough ring on her. I don't really need speed, although crit chance isn't all that good. Stress resistance, stress heal. That did kind of seem to be an issue. Cats. Cat rage. She doesn't attack all that much. Stress resist. Stress did seem to be an issue. Let's go with the Vestal Scroll. See how that treats us. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry, guys. Heavy boots is a choice if you want to go for pure protection, which maybe I do. And I kind of want her to go last, so we will amp her protection up to the max. Go protection and attack. Here we've got tons of speed and dodge. And here we've got extra damage, crit chance, speed, and dodge at the cost of max hit points and accuracy. Should be plenty. Okay, know that Tibin is definitely not up to par here. Disma seems alright. Love dim abilities. To burn. Hand of light. Okay, standard bonuses, plus a little bit of extra unholy monster crushing. Mad heals, judgment is sick. And just because I haven't played in a little bit. Alright, we have dipped down into the bottom. We're going on this mission here. We want to get the Warren's level up to 4 so we can crush that boss when it comes out. If I had enough level 2s, 1s, I would go after this long mission, but I don't. So we'll take this bouncy, dodgy crew. Let's look at his abilities. Oh yeah, I can't afford anything else. And let's do this. Come on, Mad Cash. We'll take 24. Take extra bandages. There's plenty of bleed to go around. Traps. You know, touching things. I wouldn't have minded having a little extra food as we are dipping into a pretty dangerous place.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Alright, it's all about the room battles. We're definitely saving our rest until after we're down a bit.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
highly resistant to damage.
Confidence
That guy does
surges
not
as the
have many
enemy
hit
crumbles.
points,
A powerful
whereas the
blow.
rest are quite tough. Nothing? Aww. Vision for crits. Gives us our accuracy buff for call. Weaken him so our point blank might take him out. Ah, no luck. But our AoE will.
As the fiend falls,
Very
a faint
nice.
hope blossoms. Well struck. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
See, that should have been just a fluke that
A singular strike.
Disma went first. Oh no, he has on guard, I bet. Not a fluke. Let's see. So he'll go first. Shift back one. Want her here. She'll end up in front again. How do I want to do this? We'll try this. Alright, 4 damage for 1 bandage. We'll wait, as he's the only seriously damaged member of our party. We might be able to heal him during combat. Forget you, books. Loot's good. Excellent.
Destroyed. A devastating blow.
Eight to 11. Let's just try and kill this guy before he gets a turn. %70 chance of stun on either of these. Let's try and stun this one first. There we go. Not quite dead enough. Stress damage does stink, but we do get another heal off, which is pleasant. I'll be able to go for a kill to reduce that stress.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Nice,
They
a
can
torch.
be beaten.
And of course, that was a room battle. Let's use this torch to prop us up just a bit. Note I did not bring any torches. I want him up here. Do I really want him up there? Point blank is so good. We get 2 if we use Shadow Fade. Good, another fight. We just hit like 3 fights in a row. Still with good light. That is how it's supposed to work. We got our buff. We're in rank 3 thanks to our knight pushing forward. The problem is if you kill too many people and he can't use that lunge. Let's finish one off so we don't have to deal with it, or it's blight. Got a good chance to one-shot that. Take it. Fish for crits. Nice target choice. We are losing a little efficiency on our Crusader here. So much health, it's hard to heal. Push forward. Ouch. And we're in a perfect position for a nice lunge.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, we've got goodies. Crests. Don't need crests as much as I need gold at this point. Let us save that torch, I think. And dig into this chest.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Take the crests, I guess. I'm gonna try this setup, where I get to fish for crits with my highwaymen instead of going for point blank. We'll go for rifle, or maybe even lunge, actually. Alright, here's a combat. I might rest right in the starting room once I get there. Stun resist is super high. Let's just go for a kill on these maggots so we don't have to deal with their stun and stress. Eight to 14, yeah. Let's just try and kill them.
With impunity.
We can deal with this guy all by himself. %, 45% chance to stun. It is, of course, unholy. Our grave robber, will not be using stun. Oh, rough. Well, instead be pushed back so we can fish for crits with knife toss. Keep using the Crusader to knock him down. Ouch.
The tide turns.
That's critted both times I've seen it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, it would not be a bad time to camp. Let's see. Yeah, we've got enough stress. Need to make some space. Haven't eaten yet. I think it does reset the meal timer. And we're running out here. Torch is also low. Let's go ahead.
A moment of respite. A chance to
I think we got this
steal oneself
food-wise, and I
against
could
the
use the
coming
healing.
horrors.
Let's see. Bandit sense, clean guns. I feel like those are a must. That's 5. 9. Yeah, that'll be fine. Clean guns, bandit sense, uncatchable, unshakable leader, all companions, stress resistance, and then he's the only one who has to worry about stress. It's usually possible, with good luck, to help out one person who's kind of stressed out. No ghoul, no ghoul, no ghoul. Alright. These guys I can deal with. That is by far an advantageous one. Slayer of Beasts with point blank shot is just brutal against these guys. 11 to 15 could be a one-shot against this guy. Chance is quite low. But that had a good chance to crit and deal damage to both of them, so that was actually what I was hoping for, which is always pleasant when it works out. Let's go ahead and wipe this guy before the next round. I did not need the heal. Now let's see. If we kill this guy before he acts... Oh, not gonna happen. Let's use a bandage right now.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's
The light,
see.
the promise of safety.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Oh, we got a torch. We got a torch, finally. It's almost worth it to keep the torch, but... Cool. Cool, that's awesome. Use torches on those. 8 to 10. 10 to 14, 34% chance of crit. Just fishing. Yay, dodge. Boo, crit. It's alright. Get some damage on him. One of our fast guys can finish him off. 6 to 9 isn't going to impress anyone. 10 to 16. Could be a kill. Not so lucky. Finish that one off before it acts. Whew, good dodges. Maybe we'll get lucky and crit this guy. No dice. She can fight that blight and heal, just like so. Take him out.
This expedition at least promises success.
Cure that blight before it murders us. try this order. Thank you, scouting. Traps are awful. Another room battle. We may be running out of room battles quite soon, which would be nice.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Still got 3 meals left. Good chance to find more. We haven't even used a medicinal herb yet. Want that dodge, especially against the AoE attacks that may or may not be coming. Let's try and kill that guy. Nice. It always heals 3 when you're at this level. When you're this good. Let's hack at him. I do wish I had my lunge. The grave robber will make that happen. Good dodges, everyone. Let's fish for crits on him. Let that lunge work for us. Alright, we can probably finish one off, hurt the other, though our dodge does suffer. Not bad, not bad. Can take care of that. He's no longer crit resistance, and that's not a one-shot kill unless it crits, so we'll go for the stun instead. Also, lots of other people move much faster.
The greater the glory. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Actually, I want food, guys. Looking pretty good for this fight. I'm just letting my characters fall where they are so I can find what I seem to think is the optimal positioning. Because I'm kind of torn all the way around here. Try and finish this guy off. Well, if someone had critted earlier, that would have been a little nicer. Good show, good show. Darn. Here we go. Nice. Finish one off, a little extra damage all around. Let's knock this guy, bad boy, down so we can finish him off with our Crusader's AoE. Don't care. I was gonna say it'd be awesome if that missed, but yes, a little stress reduction doesn't hurt. To the front. The Grave Robber is excellent with the Crusader to shift him into position. Feels nothing. Still some inefficiency here.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Man, are my packs laden with loot and low on supplies. I don't need portraits, do I? I don't think I do. Alright, let's go this way. Stuff. Don't read anything in a Lovecraftian horror. We should all know that by now. Let's go back to this. I really wanted to scout this. Looks like we will be adventuring in the dark. But I think we are close enough to the end of this bad boy that I'm not too worried. And doing fairly well.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Alright. It's nice, that freed up an inventory slot for us. All sorts of enemies getting their groove on. These things are so weak, I'm gonna go with trying to murder them all. Uh-oh. No, I killed our Crusader's turn.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
Such
it must
gold.
be carried home.
Try this. Maybe if I use lunge first, I give up that initial dodge, but it might be more efficient. Come on, man, the traps.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Darn, should have used the bandage immediately. Save myself the health. Alright. Whew. Good positioning makes that possible. Point blank shot is going to be sick. This is where we want it. Whew. Pick him off for the self-heal. Really does hurt. But this guy won't last much longer. And we'll get some of that stress back.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
It's all about surviving and bringing home some money. So we have 2 meals left.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, I'm not gonna make that trade. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a Jester instead of the Crusader. Or another Highwayman, but hey. Alright, looks like we are going to have to explore this whole thing. We definitely have just enough food to do it. Alright, you're going to have to take the trap this time. Their trap disarm is not up to par. 2 damage or 2 rounds is actually not that much. Only 1 fight left, though. Do not have a healing. Oh, it's medicinal herbs. Yeah, let's drop it on him. Buff his damage, something serious. Oops, walk through that trap like a dumb
possessed by evil intent.
person. Not my A game, but looking pretty solid here. Surprise is good. Thank you, camping skills. Boom. Thank you, self-buff and darkness for the crit. Let's try and stun with ease if we're going to stun anybody, as these swine thingamajiggers are pretty weak. Let's focus on making sure no one gets terribly stressed out or dead. Okay, gotta let the Crusader work his way to the front. Ah, what? I feel nothing, she says. An easy end to that one. We are not going to be needing this jazz. No thanks. There might be some. Yeah, see? See? I don't know if you were doubting me right there, but there you go. There you go. 1,000 cash for my troubles. And we're done. We're done. Not the smoothest of all my playthroughs. And we do have someone who might be looking at a little time in the stress off. Stress resist. But, pretty solid, even without bringing a torch.
Should have never happened.
We were lucky to find torches.
Ending them.
And we do bring back quite the pile. Looks like about 28, a little tiny bit over 28,000. As we focused completely on the monies. We did bring home 24 crests, but you know, uh-oh, level 5. Agent of Eldritch, I will take that. Stress Eater, I'd love to get rid of that. Wheeled Explorer. Tippler, Irrepressible, okay. Plotter, fine.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by.
Our first level 5.
A
I'd love to
glimmer
dig the
of
red.
hope.
Upgrades, of course, do not keep going up, so level 5 is purely stress resistance. Nothing else. Stress Eater is really not my favorite. Those aren't actually a problem for me. I just want to get rid of Dyspomania. I think, actually, let's look at the upcoming quests we have. Level 4 is a good time to kick level 3 butt. Do have a level 1 crew ready to go. Bounty Camper's Helmet, 20 stress healing camp. Reduced scouting chance. That is awful. Alright, I think we'll take this level 3. I'd like to shoot for a party of 4 level 5s. I think. I don't know. Let's get Torlaville. Yeah, I'll think about it then. But definitely gonna go there. Help get the wardens up to level 4. Let's take a look in here. Oh snap. Bleed and stun, plus 5 crit, minus 12 resist affliction. That is sick. Sick. Resist affliction, of course, only if you're incredibly stressed out. Does that make any difference? And the other bonuses are awesome. 20% chance to stun is great. 5 crit is insane. And bleed chance is good. Uh-oh. At death's door, you get crazy bonuses to damage and crit. You become death blow resistant, and you lose hit point and dodge, which could bring you down there. That mixed with maybe Heaven's Hairpin for a Hellion. I think I ditched Heaven's Hairpin. Would be kind of cool. We are gonna pick up this bad boy And the rest is for the missions and maybe other cool stuff we see later. Nice. Good find. Good find. Alright, and let's maybe upgrade something. Yo, what are you? Oh, you're a tippler now. Lame. Well, let's make it the best drink he ever got.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
There we go. We got the second stress recovery. It won't get any cheaper, but tipple your face off, dude. It's on me. Yeah, I could do that. We'll see. We'll only do if we need to, as that is most of my crests. And it'd be nice to maybe have the option to not pull back crests and money instead. I suppose I have that option anyway. Let's do rescue our awesome equipment from the poor busy people. So there's no reliable way to open up that extra slot in the trinket inventory, nor do I particularly care, guys, I hate to say. So I got all this sun stuff. Do I feel anyway about something else? This debuff amulet is not cutting the mustard these days. Oh, I have so much good stuff. I can't be ditching. Oh, I can ditch you. Hell's Hairpin, the exact opposite of what you want. With something else. Alright, what a... Oh, yeah. Okay. You definitely take this. Accuracy, maybe defense? Him going slow is not the worst thing in the world. But resistance is awesome. Yeah, let's stick with that. Oh, if I bring him with the Plague Doctor... Protection is so good. How sick does that make Blight? Bleed. That's pretty good. And then you... Take that. Take that. We'll figure out who else to send along. Maybe... Kanisi. Actually, should probably start sending a highwayman up so he can hit level 4 with a highwayman. Another highwayman. And Fated Slayer of Mankind. That's brutal sentence if I ever saw one. Let's go with these bad boys. Have a dodgy sheath. You're not the bad boy. Have a dodgy sheath and a... what? Rage. Oh, we've got some good items out here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Sick items. What? Yeah, that won't hurt. Do I need the crit? Not really. Let's go with toughness instead. Same here. He's got plenty high crit chance with this. 20% chance to bleed skills. It occurs to me that's actually a debuff for his heal, but thankfully we're bringing a Plague Doctor along next time, so shouldn't be much of an issue. Everyone, let me go ahead and take care of this. Oh, highwayman, how I love thee. Let me count the gold. Alright, thanks for watching. Sorry I got a little into hooking up these guys before their next mission, and that was another not incredibly perfect play. Level 4s versus level 5 monsters. But you definitely see how the level 5 monsters could pose quite a bit of trouble if they get like 2 crits in a row. You could find someone on death's door, or 2 people on death's door even, if you're unlucky. So, thankfully we weren't, and I will see you next time where hopefully, let's see, we'll bring these level 3s, we will almost certainly crush it, and we will get that much closer to attacking the Swine God, which hopefully that fight will be a little more climactic than the Swine King. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.